thought that it was a matter of real concern that planted stories intended to serve a national purpose abroad came home and were circulated here and believed here, because this would mean that the CIA could manipulate the news in the United States by channeling it through some foreign country.
Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the Real Evvonne. This is Evvonne, your host. Let me get into this. Let me just start this off by saying this. This might be a little long. I'm going to be playing quite a few clips. However, I have links in the description box if you want to go watch the entire video, particular two channels that I'm playing the audio from. So don't worry, I'm playing clips and it's for a reason. I just want y'all to, you see the title, it's about a narcissist. And I don't think a lot of people, maybe you've heard about a narcissist, but maybe you haven't personally encountered one. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight, is let you actually hear, these are my allegations, a husband and wife that I believe are narcissists. Okay, that's just my opinion, but I'm gonna let you hear for yourself. Okay, thank you, Money Boy Trey. Let me give you a wrench. Let's see. There you go. All right. So first thing, let me show y'all a quick clip of something about 9 signs of a narcissist. It's like literally like 45 seconds. So just pay attention. All right, let me get into it.
So the signs of narcissistic personality disorder are going to be any of the following. You believe you're more important than others. You're preoccupied with fame or wealth or status. You are entitled. You can only really be around people that are highly, highly special or have high status. You take advantage of other people. You are arrogant. You lack empathy. You require a ton of admiration from others, or you're envious of other people, or you think that they're envious of you. If you have 5 or more of those, then you might meet criteria for narcissistic personality disorder.
So last week, I can't believe I still have myself on mute. I did a live talking about a particular YouTuber. Again, I don't believe in giving certain people any type of airplay, as far as I'm not going to say this channel holder's name. Hey, because she said she left, even though we already see that her channel is renamed, but that is neither here nor there. But anyway, control the narrative. A narcissist, right? They want to make you seem like you're crazy. Like they will put something out there, you know what you saw, you know what you heard, but then they want to come right back around and spin it a whole nother way. So what I'm about to do is, the first thing, how everything started, I know a lot of y'all, I got so many subscribers, and y'all have already said it to me. Y'all don't know who the hell I'm talking about. That's why I'm trying to incorporate this into a whole actual topic, because narcissism is a real thing. So like I said, I gave y'all a short definition, and I want y'all to actually hear one in action. These are my allegations. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. Okay. At the end of the day, this is the only way we're going to be able to identify anybody, because we already know people by what? Their signs, what they do, their actions, right? That's how you know anybody, right? A person can tell you all day long they're not a liar, but every time they open up their mouth, everything they say is a lie, and it damn sure don't match up to what they do. So let's take a listen real quick to somebody that I believe is operating in the Jezebel spirit. Okay, now this is the wife. So let me go ahead and start this. All right.
Make it a little bit easier. You don't have to make so many trips. And I'll follow you. He doesn't want me to follow him because he doesn't want me to see where he's going. I follow him. He goes to the police station and tries to have me arrested. The police did not arrest me. We married. But that let me know that he's not moving into an apartment by himself. He's moving in with somebody. He's moving in with somebody. Period. That was the confirmation. Him trying to have me arrested because I wanted to know where you're going. Because I don't understand where all this is coming from. How do we go from 1 week finding a new house to the next week I'm getting an apartment, I'm moving out? I didn't want to come on here. I didn't want to talk about this to YouTube at all. Period. But I know people was going to find out. He literally changed his status on Facebook to separate it. He literally changed his status on Facebook to fucking separate it.
Okay, so y'all heard that, right? She talking about, I really didn't want to bring this to YouTube, but I knew it was going to get out. Oh, let me give y'all a little quick background in case y'all still don't know what's going on. I get it, because a lot of y'all not going to know, right? Bottom line is, this particular channel holder, what you're listening to, she said this was a members only live. In case some of y'all don't know, certain channels, you have memberships, right? And you can activate it or choose not to activate it. So she had memberships, right? She's saying she has 60 plus members, right? She was saying that it was a mole, more than one mole, somebody taking her exclusive content for members only and sharing it outside of the members area. That's what she said. So she's trying to say everything that y'all listen to, and I'm gonna keep playing. She's trying to say it was all a play, it was all a script, so she could find the mole. Now, me telling y'all that right now, that don't make no damn sense. But as women, especially, because I know most of my viewers are women, pay attention and listen. Because we know when a woman is, if you hurt, you know the truth. You know somebody lying. Like, it is what it is. We know what it is, right? So she said, I didn't want to bring it to YouTube. Remember, this is in the members area. I didn't want to bring it to YouTube, but I figured it's going to get out there anyway. So you might be like, why would she figure it's going to get back to anybody on YouTube, right? Because remember, this is the members only. This has nothing to do with finding them all, which I'm going to further show y'all the further on we go. This next clip I'm going to play for y'all is talking about Facebook status. Remember, if this would have anything just to do with YouTube in a membership area, amongst 63 people trying to find who the moles are? Why would anybody change their Facebook status? Nobody goes to those lengths. That means you lying to your family and friends. They have nothing to do with YouTube. Why? Nobody in their right mind will go that far. So let me go ahead and skip to this next. My bad. I get as close as I could. Okay, here we go.
His phone rings. And it's a ring that I hear all the time. Often. It's the ringtone of Messenger. Y'all know Facebook Messenger? And when I always hear it ring on his phone, he always says, "That's my uncle. I'll call him back." He never ever answers it. He never ever call him back in front of me. But that's what he always say. So on this particular day, I was standing less than 3 feet away from him. And I said, "Your phone ringing." So he picks it up. You can't hide it because I can see it. I'm right here standing over you. And it did not say uncle. It didn't say anything that would make you believe it was an uncle. As a matter of fact, it said pretty girl and her last name. Okay. So I'm looking at it. He looking at it. Looking all shocked and shit. Or scared. I don't know. One of the two. He answers the phone. "Hello?" She said, "Hello, hey." He goes, "Who is this?" She says, "The one and only." He goes, "Who is this?" And then she says her name. And he goes, "I'm married." Right? She goes, "Oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry." I can hear her because this is Messenger. You know, when you answer a Messenger call, it's loud. It's speakerphone. You know. I'm like, uh-huh. So she goes, "I'm sorry, I didn't know," or whatever. And he was like, "Yeah," or whatever. And she gets off the phone. So I'm like, "Who was that?" He goes, "Oh, that's my ex-girlfriend." And he tells me the name. And I'm like, "Okay, so what does she want?" Because I know sometimes, you know, an ex might pick up the phone and call. I'm like, "What does she want?" "I don't know." And I said, "So you gonna ask her?" So he calls her back. And he was like, I'm like, "When was the last time you talked to her?" He said, "I haven't talked to her since my father died." And I'm like, "Okay." So he calls her back. And he's like, "Tell me." He's telling her, like, she knows I'm right here. "When was the last time you talked to me?" And so she was about to say something. He said, "Wasn't it when my dad died?" Like, he's telling her what to say. And she's just like, "Yeah, whatever." And then he was like, "See?" Or whatever. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, whatever. Because I know sometimes sporadically an ex may call. They may find your information and call you. But she called on Messenger, which means she looked him up. And she could clearly see on his Facebook, it says that he's married. Bold as fuck with my name right there. You could click my name and go straight to my page. But, you know,
So she clearly said, as you heard, that he changed his Facebook status to, I believe she said, separated. Oh, I hope y'all heard that because I got a delay on my end. My bad. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna put the link so y'all can go listen to the whole thing uninterrupted. But anyway, if I cut it off too soon, my bad. Because I got something in my ear, so it's a little delay. But anyway. But yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing is Kamiko. I know some people might not even put that together. I think Money Boy Trey did point that out as well. But again, if this had anything to do with trying to find out who's leaking your YouTube membership that she charged, by the way, $4.99 a month. And let me say this again in case people don't know why you care, because I was a member at one point. Not doing this. It was something that they was doing back when fuck her now. I don't give a fuck about her now, but I was cool with her back then. I got a free membership, which allows you to check out the membership to see if it's worth your time. And me, the type of person, if I ride for you, I ride for you, and I'm a real ass supporter. So what I did was the second month, I paid the $4.99 for another month, right? And I'm here to tell y'all, because I think it's gone there. There was nothing in that membership area like that for her to behave this way. Let me say it like that. There was nothing in that area so juicy, except for this message. There was nothing in that membership area so juicy except for this, to warn her, to make people think that all this was a lie. No, it wasn't. We're going to keep playing, right? It was something else I was going to play, but I'm not going to play it because, again, y'all go listen to it. Oh, yeah, and don't worry. I got the other channel holder, Sakina, hers, when some people confronted this husband and wife, asking questions like, why y'all do this? That's when y'all going to really hear the narcissistic side of this witch come out. See, you ain't going to hear it now. I just want y'all to hear the story so y'all can understand where everybody coming from. Because remember, anybody know anything about a play? Oh, let me just be very clear. I did a live also last when I was talking about all this. And I know some of y'all probably like, well, where did it go? Because I know a lot of y'all shared it. Like, where did it go? Don't worry. I have a live channel. I turned one of my other small ass channels. I ain't done shit on the years. I turned it into my live stream channel, right? So don't worry. My plans is tomorrow have it up over there. I already have a video over there when a bitch thought it was okay and appropriate to speak on my deceased mama. So I drugged this bitch. I became a real estate agent, and then I showed her a whole genealogy tree. And I showed everybody that the man that she claimed to be her father was really her stepdaddy. Yeah, that's who the fuck I am. So if y'all don't want to see nobody being doxxed, you're not going to look at 2 videos talking about, at least I know who my daddy is, since we read messages, okay? Because those 2 videos will be premiering on my live channel. If you're not subscribed to that already, check my community wall, because the link is over there. Anyway, moving back on. So now I'm about to get into this, because again, a play usually does not involve your whole family. So the next clip you're going to hear is talking about grandkids and sister-in-law. So let me go and get to that part. Because again, a play usually, especially, I just caught this, catch this, especially if you say, I'm shutting down the channel, blah, I'll get to that in a minute. I did all this to find a mole because I'm tired of everything getting leaked out. Mind you, then there was a whole nother agenda that you're going to hear behind all of that, right? Because remember, this is supposed to be about finding a mole, y'all. Think, I just got this. Think about this. This whole debacle, according to her, was created to find out who the mole was that was leaking exclusive content in the membership area, which I already told y'all wouldn't shit in there. And I was pissed when I paid my $4.99. Yeah, I know $4.99 ain't shit, but it's just the principle of the shit. Like, what the fuck? I kid y'all not, there was really nothing in that. Karaoke, for example, bitch, please. And back in the day when I used to go to karaoke and I recorded that shit, please. So many views. But that shit that you put up, anyway, moving on. Let's get into it. Anyway, if you're really doing all that, why would you include your whole family? And remember this, y'all gonna hear, she the only one that comes out looking good in this shit. She threw her whole fucking family up under the bus, and especially her husband. She made this motherfucker look like a douche bag. Anyway, let me get to it.
So he got so mad. We're arguing on the back porch. He got so fucking mad that he's like, he don't want nothing to do with my kids no more. And my daughter need to find somebody else to take Gamboy to school. That's why I started taking Gamboy to school. Do y'all remember when I started taking Gamboy to school? This is why. Because he said he wasn't going to take him no more. So he's going to take it out on Gamboy because my daughter had a problem with him asking her to buy him some fucking rims. She's like, how the fuck do I even tell my husband that my stepdad is asking me to help him buy some fucking rims? Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? He never even asked me to help him buy them rims, but he asking my child. And so I went off on him. And he was just like, I'm gonna concentrate on my grandkids. Cause I was like, I don't never even hear anything about your grandkids. I've never met them. Nothing. So that's why he went on that little trip back in March to Dallas and came back with that little collage talking about he was spending time with his grandkids. So he goes to Dallas in March. He's there for a couple days, just, like a little weekend thing or whatever. Next thing I know, I get a text message from his sister. And she basically says to me, hold on, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to read it the way she said it. She said, tell my thieving brother he's not welcome at my house anymore and to keep me blocked. That's the last time he steals from me and my kids. This is March 27th at 6:30 p.m. Tell my thieving brother, he's not welcome at my house anymore and to keep me blocked. This is the last time he steals from me and my kids. This is what his sister texted me. This is in March, y'all. I can't make this up, y'all. Y'all know I'm the fucking receipt queen. I can show it to y'all.
All right, I'm back. I don't even know if I played this part, but I'll throw this in a minute. And again, you want to hear everything, you can go check it out. The links are already in the description box anyway, but let me say this. Now, I know for a fact what she's saying about the him not wanting to take the grandchild, to school or whatever no more because of all that. That's true. You want to know how I know it's true? She has another channel. I'm not going to say it, but some of y'all, those of y'all that are in here listening or are listening on replay, y'all going to know the channel, the one that she thinks she's a certain type of grandma when she's not. I don't know who told her that. Probably Big Boy over there. But anyway, moving on, right? That is exactly the time when she created a series called, I think it's Car Chronicles. It has something to do with her allegedly dropping off the grandson. Like she started a whole series when she driving in the car. She wasn't on screen, I don't believe. I ain't even listened to the shit, but this is my understanding. But the shit is real because it's over there still. And that's when she started that because she had the grandson with her. That's true. Again, usually a play don't involve any type of truth. I'm just saying, because I told y'all before how to do a real play, because I did it before helping out a homegirl of mine way back in the day, and she ended up with money. See, that's how you run a play. She ended up with some real money, okay? This shit right here, no, what you listen to right now is the truth. That's what the truth is. Now, let me move you on to something else. When she got jealous, this has to do with her husband getting on another channel holder who was a female on her panel. And I also know this to be a true scenario as well. See, this is why people got to be very careful what you do, because you never know who's watching. And then at the time when we watching and listening, we don't even know what's going on. I was in the bushes because this is a channel holder that Wee Hours, right? Podcast that goes real. She be going live late at the wee hours, right? So I remember this particular one from this live refreshed my memory. I'm like, oh, I remember that. But let me play it for y'all, and then I'll get more into it. It's just this one and one more, so, and then I'm going on to the next.
He was just like, I was on such and such panel, and for a good while, and I was in my Dirty Bill character. I was like, oh, okay. And he was just like, we was having a good time. I was like, okay, cool. So I went to go see what it was about. I go look at the live. The first thing I hear, because I just clicked on it and I scooted it, so when I see everybody on the panel, I hear him talking about some skeet party. And I didn't know what a skeet party was, but I just felt like it was disgusting. So I said to him, I said, I don't have a problem with your Dirty Bill character, but can you not do the skeet party shit? Because I feel like that's disrespectful, being as though you are married and you're on this woman's panel talking about a skeet party. What the fuck is a skeet party, first of all? And he was just like, oh no, it's just part of the character of Bill Clinton, with what he did with Monica. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't never heard Bill Clinton say shit about a fucking skeet party. So can we just take that out of the commentary? And he goes to me, y'all, check this out. I don't tell you what to say when you do your comedy shows. Now, if you've been in watched one of my comedy shows, put an A in the chat. Because I do my stand-up comedy. I haven't done it in a while, but I did used to do them. And they were pay-per-view shows. And they were me standing up doing an hour-long show, comedy show. And it was just like any other comedian. And yeah, there were some sex jokes in there, but it was regular comedy. So for him to compare him being on this panel full of people talking about a fucking skeet party with my comedy show where I'm making money, it's exclusive only to people that pay for the show, it's not the same thing. And I said, bullshit. I said, that's not the same thing. I can't believe you tried to compare that. So he basically, got an attitude about that. Anyway, this is the same day. On that day, the next day is when he said he don't want to go on a trip no more because I'm nagging him. Then he turns.
All right, so y'all heard that, right? First of all, let me also be very clear, because again, some of y'all don't know. But those of you, this bitch is not funny, okay? She thinks she's a comedian. This bitch thinks she's everything from a gardener, a comedian, a homeowner. Look, no offense to anybody but for trailer, but let's be fucking for real. This bitch lives in a little tiny ass, nothing ass city. And I said it, but I'm not gonna name it because I don't want nobody, like, I don't want to get this bitch like, this is, man, anyway, moving on, right? This is why I got the thing on the screen, because I don't even want y'all to be able to email this bitch. But she lives in a nothing ass land, like she should be clicking her heels. Like, I'm going to go to a real home type shit, okay? Moving on, right? Because she's always bragging. I got this. I got that. I work from home. I make so much money. I got 16 monetized channels. Mind y'all, I'm going to get to that at the end. But she does brag on that. She says she has 16 monetized channels. Anybody with any kind of sense knows that's not even possible for one person. But you know what, though? Maybe she do live in a trailer. But anyway, moving on. So, the YouTube panel, right? Like I said, so I was in it, right? So he was acting like he couldn't see her and stuff like that. he wasn't even acting because everybody else was able to see her. I remember because I was there and other people was typing saying they could see her. That when somebody says they cannot see, that's because they blocked you. Now I don't know if he just fucking forgot he blocked his wife. I don't know, but that definitely means you were blocked. Let me give y'all another tidbit that I don't think nobody caught. I caught it. I'm not a recorder like that. So I'm talking about as far as other people's shit, I don't do that. And the original live is not even up. I think I could hit her up though and ask her, like, can you at least make an unlisten? Because I say this for a reason. After the channel holder gave her a wrench, because usually YouTube changed, right? So usually if you get a wrench, then you can see everybody, even the people that you block or have you blocked, whatever the case may be. I forgot exactly how it go, right? Because the wrench, you can see everything, right? But of course, YouTube being YouTube, they always changing shit. So she got the wrench. And she said, I believe it was her or him, but one of them, and both of them at this time, both have wrenches. Both could not see each other. I learned this because I tested it myself. Even if you have a wrench now, you got somebody blocked, you can't see them. And they can't see you. So that right there proves that he blocked her. So that wrench didn't do shit. Okay, so moving on, right? Let me see. Okay, I'm getting to a portion, right? I might have went a little bit ahead, but it is what it is, right? This is we're almost the end, right? Just something real quick I'm gonna play. Because he showed up while she was live. See, she knew he was coming to move the rest of his stuff out. She wanted to play like she did. She knew because her silly ass was also sitting in his man cave doing the live stream. She also has always said, he don't like me down here doing my live streams, but she was down there doing her live stream. Now, she wasn't on camera none of the time until he showed up. Like she said, to move the rest of her shit out. Okay? The rest of his shit out. Well, I could have kept the her part. But anyway, moving on. Let me go ahead and play it now.
Fine. And if you don't have a good motherfucking bra, it's bad on your back. And even if you do have a good bra, they still bad on your fucking back. I had an epidural when I had my son. And ever since I had that epidural, I have back pain. Oh, he here. He mad. He ramming into the house right now. He here. He mad. He's mad. Please don't do nothing to get yourself in no trouble. You on camera. He here, y'all. Oh, I guess he's about to get his couch. I don't know. I'm letting him. He got 2 items in there left to get. So I guess he's getting it. It is. I am. Can I get my key now? Okay. Okay. Well, there's only a couple items that he still need to get, which is a couch and a fish tank. So I'm just gonna wait and let him get those things.
All right, y'all hear me? Okay, so I've just found a little spot where I want y'all to hear. Remember I said, she said after the fact. Let me say, yeah, you're right about that. That is, she did. It was a long ass pause because she's waiting until he moved everything out. And like I said, y'all will see if you go to Money Boy's channel, the link's in the description box. You will see when she turned the camera on when he showed up and he was moving shit out. But at some point she turned it off. See, there's a significance in that. See, if you're gonna turn the shit on, you better keep the shit off. Like, why would you turn it on for a few and then cut it off? Like we saw. Think about what I'm about to say. This devil is a liar. She allowed everybody to see him moving that sofa out in those pillow cushions. See, maybe in her head she was doing some type of play, but in this was some real ass shit. Think about what I'm saying. Even if she was playing this sick game with her and her friends in her head, he didn't know about, like, this was some weird, this was real. This is why she cut the camera on precisely when he and his homeboy showed up to get the rest of his stuff. Because she didn't say, think about this. She didn't, oh, he coming to get this couch. If it was come on, y'all. If he legit was coming to get a couch, because this is what she said after the fact. He coming to get the couch to get it reupholstered. And what she say? Not her. I think he said it's something. I heard it after the fact. You don't hear it on here, of course. But it was after the fact. She did another live trying to act like this was all play, right? And I'm not playing that shit tonight. But anyway, saying that he took the couch so he can get it reupholstered in like cowboy blue velvet. First of all, who the fuck is a grown-ass man is getting velvet anything on their couch? Just saying. Again. This ain't no play because, again, she has made her husband look like a complete weirdo, to be honest, like a thief, a liar, a cheater. And that's some weird ass shit. You want some velvet shit on your couch? I thought women just did that. I'm just saying. I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, you're right. I think I'm about to play that when she gonna act, I gotta get myself decent. Even if I don't, it don't matter. I gotta get decent. I'm not dressed. What the? That doesn't even make no fucking sense. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm still trying to, this don't make no sense. Why the fuck would you give a fuck how you look in front of your husband? And if you that man, fuck him and his friends. That's my mindset. As a matter of fact, let me help y'all move this shit out. Her fake ass. All right, move. Now, remember I said she said after the fact. It's not in this live. This is the real live, y'all, okay? In case you're still confused. This is the real shit. Anything after this has all been a lie. Because she said this live right here that we listening to is a lie. All to catch a mole. Well, don't you think about this. If you got over 1,000 subscribers, but only 63 of them are members. Yeah, come on. You don't even need a calculator to do this fucking math. Because this motherfucker is the same motherfucker that said, I'm only on YouTube to make money, not friends. So a motherfucker that's here to make money. Because I know how that is. So a motherfucker that's here to make money, not friends. Why would you give a fuck? Right? If nothing more, you got a monetized channel. You, at the very least, since you believe, think about this, y'all. You believe you have moles, right? Shut off your membership. You also say you got Patreon. I'm gonna get to that in a minute too. You got Patreon, right? I seen that shit. This bitch is so fake, y'all. When I tell y'all this bitch is so fake, inflated ego is not even, that's not even enough. Because see, I seen her Patreon. That's what I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. This bitch needs psychiatric help. For real. But anyway, like I said, if you really trying to catch a mole, and it's only amongst 63 people out of over 1,000, I'm going to say 1,500. I could be being generous. She might be at 1,300. I don't even fucking know no more because she rebranded shit, but it's still the same motherfuckers there, I believe. So you trying to do all that. Just shut the membership off. Your channel still is monetizing. You still making money. Why would you go through all of that and you say you're not going to go live no more? You weren't going to do shit with the channel. You say, oh, you might do something. No, none of this don't make no sense. Because I'm going to tell you something. That shit you got it rebranded as now, I saw, yeah, you about to lose all them subs. Will you gain new ones? Maybe. But you lost some real supporters. Who the fuck goes through all of this for 63 people? And according to you, out of those 63 people, maybe 5 are moles. So you mean to tell me, for example, you got 1,300 subscribers. You're going to betray them all. You're going to betray 12,995 subscribers for 5. Bitch. That devil you serve is a liar just like you. That makes absolutely no logical sense. And anybody with common sense know if you want to run a play on somebody, you want to find, everybody know the moles are always the closest to you. Number 2, all you got to do is the closest people to you. That's how you start weeding people out. Closest people to you, you give them a story that maybe only you told them or 2 people. You don't want to tell everybody. What? That's another thing. You don't tell every fucking body the same story or who leaking it. You'll never know who leaked it, you dumb bitch. Anyway. You made your husband look, man, let me play this shit. And then I want y'all to hear this part about the mole. Because this is the only time in this long ass shit that she mentions a mole. So catch this.
I said, I'm not sweating it. I knew that was going to happen. There's always a mole, y'all. Give me a second. Y'all give me a second.
All right, so you heard that, right? So from what I've heard, and my sources, since we don't name sources around this bitch no more, somebody came in the chat saying they received the link to this live that was supposed to be the members only. Let me also let y'all know this. I saw that link as well. She definitely had it as unlisted. That was not a members only live. Her dumb ass originally, I wish it to see, this is teaching me to be quicker than that, because that shit was on her community wall. She labeled it as a members only, but straight up, y'all, I kid you not. If you clicked on the link back when I clicked on the link, it was unlisted. It looks like a little paper clip. It was unlisted. Right? I think even somebody had told her simple ass. They probably was like, wait a minute, this is unlisted, this is not members live. And then that's when she did switch it and changed it to a members only live. Now, the point is, the mole was you. It was always you. You was the mole. You want to know why I know this bitch is the mole? Nobody watches her except for the very few. And let me tell you something. Bitch says she ain't gonna go live on that channel more. She might go live on the other channel. Mark my words. But the bitch act like she gonna be off of YouTube. But a motherfucker like me, the shit I'm about to say, bitch, I'm gonna piss you off so much. We gonna see what that anxiety do, bitch. Cause see, she also says she does everything because of her anxiety. I have anxiety too. I don't behave this way. Nobody watches her. Nobody watches. She gave me the link recently to her Patreon. Y'all, it really ain't. And I didn't even see nothing worth watching. Well, I didn't even sign up for it either. So I probably couldn't see anything. But I could see how many supporters she had over there, and it wasn't really none. A person like her does what they do, they want you to think they are something that they are not. Narcissists. Let me let y'all hear this final thing. Remember, this is supposed to be a play. Would you say this about your spouse, that you are still with me? I wouldn't. And then after the fact, your spouse okay with that. You made no money off of this, and your whole fucking family heard this shit. You can see, remember, y'all involved Facebook in it too. So I'm moving to it right now. Then we're going to get to the real shit. It's coming up there. I know it's a little pause because the bitch, you know, she kept pausing and shit. Because this is when you'll find out why this long pause. Like, what's she doing? Also, you probably can't see, but her profile picture's not up there no more. There's a reason for that. When you don't see the person no more, it means they went offline. They went offline. That's why you don't see her no more. You just see the background back.
Okay, so he took the fucking internet box, y'all. You trifling ass bitch. It's okay. It's okay. So now I need to go get the internet in my name, because this bitch ass nigga who said he was gonna leave it on for me because he know I need it for work went in there and snatched the box. But that's okay. I'm not even gonna trip about it. Not even gonna trip about it. Yeah, fucking bitch ass nigga. Low down, dirty ass bastard, but it's all motherfucking good. It's all good. This nigga went in there and took the fucking box. You trifling ass bitch. It's all good though. Let me jump my ass down here and get this internet turned back on real quick. You trifling as fuck. Sorry, piece of shit. Girl.
Now, she didn't have the camera on, and in case you didn't hear that, you heard a door close. You heard a door close. That means he was finished moving his shit out and he was out. Okay, that's what that meant. Y'all heard her voice. You heard how she was talking. After later they tried to come back and say, oh, he just unplugged it. No, the fuck he didn't. And if you be like, well, how did she end up back on, how could she still continue her life if he took the box? That's because on your cell phone, like I got it on my work phone, for example. Remember, she said she worked from home. I got a work cell phone as well. But your regular cell phone also has the same thing, depending on who you're carrying. I don't even fucking know. But the point is, a lot of people are hotspots. Basically, that's all that is. It's gonna pick up whatever. So that's what picked it up. It took a couple minutes, but she came back. But you can't use that shit indefinitely. That's how she came back like that, right? And she said that she'd be back in the day, whatever. She had to go get another box, or she had to go get the internet put in her name. That's what she is saying. Again, you want to hear the whole thing, it'd be in the script. But all of this, because he said he wanted to move out. And like I said again, if you didn't hear it, at the very end after, she called him a bitch and a bastard. I don't know what type of play this is, but I could talk about my ex like that, but I'm supposed to be talking about my current one that we running the game on everybody, but we ain't tell nobody. Shit. All that's because he wanted to leave. He wanted to leave. He was tired of her ass. Look, she the one that got on that same live and said that her husband went to his sister's house and took back a video game that he gave to her kids. He went back and stole that shit. She also said he sent topless pictures to some bitches, or at least one bitch, an ex, in Facebook Messenger. She said that. She showed the picture in case y'all, if y'all believe me, that's what I say. Y'all need to check out that link below. She showed her husband topless. And I'm not going to show him topless because I don't want to get, it's indecent. You ever seen men with the men boobs? Yeah. YouTube bots apparently detect that as women boobs. So you will, like somebody porn bomb your shit. So moving on. She also said that he stole the fucking cable. She said he took the whole box and took off. So she made her hubby, her king, look like an entire ass. Entire ass. Let me show y'all something else real quick. And then we're going to get to, and this last one, y'all, if you want to take a break or whatever, you better not click the fuck off. Go get your little snacks, drinks, whatever you got to do. But this last one is the people who are fed the fuck up and they decided to confront the narcissist. And I believe the husband is a narcissist, or at least he's a baby in training. I don't know. But they both narcissists. So let's go. Because you know how y'all act when you fed up, right? But let me show you something real quick. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because this link is in the description box as well. So let me go. Just about a little more information about a narcissist.
While we may call someone a narcissist to describe someone who acts self-absorbed, narcissistic personality disorder is actually a serious condition that can affect how you see yourself and how you relate to others. If you know where to look, there are some telling traits of NPD that stand out. 1. An overinflated sense of self-importance. People with NPD often see themselves as the most important person in the room. They prioritize their ideas above others, insert themselves into the center of every conversation, and tend to exhibit issues with control when things get tough. This desire for perfectionism can damage relationships with others, but it can also cause undue stress on their own emotional and mental well-being when situations don't work out the way they envisioned. Number 2, a need for excessive admiration. People with NPD evaluate their self-worth and self-esteem based on how other people perceive them. They want to be adored and admired for their efforts, and they want to be highly appreciated by everyone around them. Occasionally, they may be excessively envious of other people or believe others are envious of them. People with NPD may experience imposter syndrome more frequently and respond unkindly to criticism. 3. A sense of entitlement. Since they see themselves as the most important person in their lives, they often expect others to see them the same way. This sense of entitlement may cause them to have unreasonable expectations to be treated better than other people. They may also expect others to bend to their will and comply to their wishes, even if their wishes cross an interpersonal line and ignore healthy boundaries. Number 4, superficial relationships. A person with NPD typically surrounds themselves with members of high society. The people they court may have high social status, belong to important organizations, or be upper class. They often find those people beneficial for their own personal or professional gain. When times get tough, these relationships may sometimes become strained because they're often disingenuous. Number 5, takes advantage of others to achieve their goals. Disingenuous relationships lead to unfortunate outcomes. Someone with NPD may be more willing to take advantage of other people for their own personal benefit, including people they know and love. They may also have a hard time discerning what makes their behaviors unacceptable and harmful to others and themselves. Number 6, a lack of empathy. In interpersonal and romantic relationships, especially, someone with NPD may have a hard time recognizing someone else's needs, even unintentionally, because their natural instinct is to prioritize their needs above others. Number 7, resistant to change. Processing big changes can be difficult for someone with NPD, especially when they're asked to compromise their beliefs or actions for the betterment of others. Rather than come to an agreement or hold them.
Okay. Yep. All right. So now I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm just going to, I showed y'all all of that and I hope you can remember it. Like I said, you can go back, rewatch it, whatever it gets to be. But everything that you just heard them say pertaining to a narcissist is exactly what you're going to hear. Now, what I want you to also understand is this. The first voice you're about to hear, the clip I'm going to play, is of the husband with his explanation. You know, he is a simp. If you don't know what a simp is, please look that up. Moving on. Let me go ahead and play him, and then I'm going to move on, right?
Sakina, I feel you. I feel you. But let me explain this. You know what where most of that emotion came from? And if you was listening to my upload, it was mostly because when Lovely was I was never supposed to be in the chat while she did this. Because and it's the good thing I wasn't, because the response I got from people that I thought knew a little bit about my character enough to know that I love my black queens too much to try to fight, hurt, anything of that nature. But I didn't get that, Sakina.
And you want to know what? You want to know what?
And that's why I kept
understand that. I understand that you didn't get that, but you also have to understand when women get together, and if a woman is coming out and the way that she sounds and the way that she is coming up and she sounds hurt, women are going.
Right? You do know
but I didn't know that you knew how to act like no.
Girl,
I didn't know it was like that.
But okay, so let me ask you this. Well, where is the flip side of this? Because this is not just women.
But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. When women normally, okay, when women know or hear that another woman is hurting or she's been hurt, right? This is something we're naturally going to do. I didn't say anything bad about you. Only thing that I did say was I couldn't believe that James would do this because of what I'm hearing at that time, right? So I'm like, well, I can't believe that he would do this. But I hope that everything works out for y'all. Women, we are naturally and normally going to gravitate to that woman. Now, we don't know the whole logistics. We don't know the whole story because there's two sides to every story. And that's where we go wrong at, because it could have been on her. And she was just coming to put it on you. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It could have been on
That's
her.
exactly what I'm saying, Sakina. There is no flip. Like you said, it's when a bunch of women get together and I mean, you got some that has been through some of the things that, that triggering things that Lovely probably was saying. But my thing was, did no woman sit back and be unbiased and say, hold up. We all talking about King James now, who come out here and defend every woman in every situation, even if you ain't got your man on her. I'm the one that's out here battling for y'all. I'm the one that's ain't got no brothers. I got 4 sisters and a mama. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for me to see that and nobody went unbiased on for me, it was like, wow, god damn, how the tables turn.
Wait a minute, King James. You can't say that because
I'm seeing that. I ain't gotta say. I'm seeing that. I was seeing
everybody
that.
Everybody didn't say nothing bad about you though. Some people was. You right.
It was enough people that said it. Not everybody, Bonnie, but it was enough people that fuck with me that it was enough for me. Get what I'm saying?
But what about the ones who didn't? What about the like me?
And I said to all the ones who did, who really fuck with me, I thank you. I said that. But the ones that I was shocked in, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story.
I'm sorry, but that's this shit was real. Was y'all trying to see who was gonna talk jump against?
No. We were seeing how fast that motherfucking ride was gonna leave the members only.
When I got an email about a month ago about something that was in my members area.
Did y'all hear that? How he tried to flip it on everybody. He was talking about, it don't matter what I heard, it's what I saw. Basically talking about people's reactions. Now, if you did not catch the intro of this live, I suggest y'all catch it or replay it back when I talk about the mind control. At this point, after hearing that, and more that you will hear, but again, y'all got to pay attention to what people say. Now you need to start asking, who sent you? Because this is really feeling like some type of sick-ass social experiment. And if you don't believe those are real, you can do a YouTube search. I've done videos on them. A lot of them you ain't gonna see on my channel no more right now because you know how YouTube is. They've already marked my channel. Like I'm like blacklisted. That's why I don't get the views like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's the truth. Who sent them? His wife mentioned the word trigger in the previous audio I played. I want y'all to count how many times you hear trigger in all this that I'm about to play for y'all, because this is it. Okay? Now, he already said trigger. Who sent them? That's what you need to ask. Moving on. Now we about to hit a wife. And in case you don't remember what her voice sound like, because there are other people, this is a live stream that I'm replaying. So there are people on the panel. The high pitch, annoying ass voice, that's her. Okay? You'll know that. That's her. And that's what I'm about to come in at. The high pitch, annoying ass voice that you can barely take for 3 minutes. That's why I'm doing a section. So y'all don't gotta be tortured. All right, let me move on.
That I went on live and went to the courthouse about, and I know some of my members know what I'm talking about. When I got an email about that, when people was reaching out to my kids and my husband's family about things that's in my members area, those are the reasons why I decided to do what we did. Now, like I said, I apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings. If anybody feel like they need their $5 back, they can get it back from Google. If Google don't,
it's not about us. Wait a minute.
But other than that,
it's not about us needing our $5 back. No. Hold on.
Nobody anything.
Yeah, you got the wrong
listen. Hold on. It's not about us wanting.
Listen, when my kids are getting reached out to, when people are on my child's business website about bullshit off YouTube, when people are contacting my husband's kids, when people are contacting my husband's family, when people are contacting my ex-husbands and all this bullshit, can't nobody tell me how the fuck to respond to that shit, okay?
Guess what? You want to know something, lovely? You want to know something? Let me say this. Let me say this. Hold on, Vonnie. Let me say this. You have to look at this. You got to look at the hands that you play out here in these streets as well.
I know what I do in these streets.
Okay, so guess what? These people are not going to have no type of remorse of what they do to you. They're not.
So anyway, I did what I did. And I'm sorry that y'all are triggered or upset or whatever it is that y'all are just want something to talk about. I apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings.
See, lovely.
Okay, I did what I did because I felt that was what I needed to do.
You see how you just said that? A lot of people wasn't triggered. A lot of people just felt bad for you. That's it. Won't trigger.
And that's why I came on out here and went ahead and let y'all know, hey, this ain't real. Okay. Now, it's people that have done stuff like this and dragged shit on for almost a year. You know, like accusing motherfuckers of rape. Accusing motherfuckers of having gotten kicked out the military for raping people. And they never came back out here and cleaned that shit up. Okay. Stuff that could harm, could cause their reputation to be fucked up for the rest of their lives and shit. But I came back out here and I said, hey, it was a play. I left little nuggets on my community wall. Some people caught it.
My bad, y'all. I'm doing all that talking. I forgot. Let me just say this real quick. You see how she tried to flip it and everything and talk about what somebody else did as far as a lie about the military, right? Catch this tea. For some years, when she first came on the scene, she allowed everybody to believe that she is a veteran from the military. I don't know which branch of the United States military it is. It might be the Army, but she said that she was on the back of a truck and fell off, and that's how she got all messed up, and that's why she said she get a disability check on the military. Whatever the fuck she said, which is a lie. And guess how we all knew it was a lie? Guess who outed her? So when I tell you outed her, you best believe this shit ain't no play. It's a payback. This some real ass shit. Cause the type of motherfucker this is, shit. She's not just about money. She about being right. She about, I gotta look better than you. And you ain't about to make me look like a fool type of bitch. Her husband. Because another YouTuber, this is before they was married, her husband was on the phone with another YouTuber, and he was saying how she lied, she was never in no military. You know what else he said? He also said she smelled like hot dog water. I don't know what hot dog water smells like because I tend to not sniff the water of the shit that I'm boiling, but nonetheless, I can assume it don't smell good. Because who the fuck describes the scent of their woman or their wife-to-be is hot dog water? Bitch, what? That hot dog water comment and him outing her is not being in the military? Do y'all know how many meals she don't get no more for free? She can't celebrate Veterans Day or none of that shit on YouTube. No more message. Yeah, no more Cash Apps for that. No more PayPals for that. No more Super Chats for that. Talking about a one-upper. Let me get back to it.
Weeks ago. some people didn't because they don't really pay
I
attention.
I seen when you came on here, you was like, "What is the play?" I seen that coming the wall, and the next thing I know, this is happening. So maybe I missed some nuggets.
Yeah, there was a couple. There was a few, but at the end of the day, y'all, I don't know what else to say to y'all. You know, we ran a play. People in their feelings. I don't know what else to tell y'all.
Yeah, I agree. We are in our feelings because well, maybe you're not, but you got to look at it like some of us are going to be in our feelings because again, out there down south, when somebody run a play on you, they're playing in your face. Up here, we got
my
played.
face was played in, honey. When I put content out there, and I'm giving people a chance to win money and shit in my members area. Like I'm not your average. I'm not the average YouTuber in this community.
Okay, but we didn't.
There's any other YouTubers in this community that actually give back to the motherfucking members. Okay.
No, I will say. Hold on.
Let me ask you this. Give exclusive content in their members area.
I will say this: you been giving back. Wait a minute, Bonnie.
You need to do that on a monthly basis. Sometimes I do 2 contests in 1 month where I'm giving away money. Sometimes I do 2 contests in 1 month where I'm giving away money. Every month I'm putting exclusive content.
There she go with that narcissistic ass shit. Talking and acting like she's better than every fucking body else. I'm the only one that does XYZ in this community. I'm the only one. Narcissist.
In my members area that you can't find anywhere else. So for me to find out that multiple people are giving my exclusive content away, that made me feel some type of way. And because I don't know who it is, I did what I did to try to figure out who it is. So
Miss Tawana, let me say this. Miss Tawana, let me say this. Miss Tawana, I'm not mad that they didn't break up. That who wants that? I don't want that. I don't want to see anything like that. So I'm not mad because they didn't break up. It is the effect, the cause and the effect that this had on the people in the that was in the members only from the beginning of this. And so when we're told yesterday, oh well, this was just a play, you don't know if some people cried over this. We don't know how a lot of people felt about this. We don't know.
Can I say, I know, I understand. Can I interject though? But what I'm saying, a lot of folks, y'all, if they say they care about, I'm not talking about y'all on the panel, but a lot of y'all in that chat, that some of y'all say y'all care about her. Why is she being attacked? If she lied, that's her damn business at the end of the day. Why is she being attacked if y'all care? And I ain't talking about you, Sakine, or you lying, because y'all haven't been rude or harsh.
Now I want y'all to hear this next person and watch how she responds. But listen to the man, what he says, and then listen to her response. I think even at one point, her husband jumps in this shit again. So listen to this. This is crazy.
Why would you unplug what's the point of the whole act to catch a mole that you never caught?
John, you don't think I was listening to the fact that
do you remember the many things you did to try to catch a troll that you never caught, John Frank? Remember
I did logical things.
You handed over a list of all your wrenches. You took wrenches, you did this, you did that, but you still never caught it, but you had an intention of catching it, right?
I didn't make up a breakup.
You did what you thought would work.
What did the story have to do with catching the mole? What did a whole hour's worth or 2 hours worth of story saying King James stole?
Are you trying to get out the fact that somebody from our members area sent you the link?
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's not even close. That's not even close to the problem.
That was the point.
Who was those women? Who was those women? Those women that you took. Who was those women?
Those were just his clients, so he cut hair.
Oh yeah.
And why would you make up the story about his sister
Because
stealing?
I made up the story. Are you upset
That
with
don't
me
make
because
no
I made up the
sense.
story, or are you upset with me because you believe the story? Which one
No,
is
I'm
it?
upset.
Are you
already know
upset
what
with
the
the
truth
story?
is.
Are you
Okay.
upset
Well,
because you believe the story?
Listen,
I'll be
ain't
upset
nobody.
because I'll be upset because I
That's the
believe the
first
story.
story I done came out here and made up that y'all believed, okay?
Because
Well, look,
first story.
it made it. But listen, hold up.
Y'all
Because
believe
it
I
made.
was in the military so bad that Sakina put the number to the U.S. Marshals on her page and told everybody to call them. Sakina put
Yep,
the
I
number
did.
to Social Security and told everybody to get my disability removed. So y'all
all right, so
believe
I
a
ask you
lot of
this.
stories that
So
I
I
done
ask
came
both
out
of
here
y'all.
and told,
I
okay?
can ask y'all both this then. Swear on your kids that y'all tell that this was a play. Both of y'all.
Swear on our kids that what?
That this was a play. Swear on the life of your kids that this
I
was a
don't
play.
swear on the life
I ain't
of
gonna
my
swear on
kids.
my motherfucking kids or
Oh,
nothing.
now, all right.
No, I
So
don't
I
do that.
don't
I don't play
believe
like
you.
that. So
I
Okay,
don't
well,
believe
swear
you.
on your swear
you
on
are
your
John.
own life. No.
Swear on
Hold
your
on.
own life.
Swear
You trying to get us
on
to
your
swear on
own.
something,
We're
but
not
yet
coming to
still,
argue. We're not coming to argue.
no, we're not
Then,
arguing. We're not arguing,
okay,
but
because listen. I understand because I don't swear on my kids. I swear on
no,
myself.
no.
Swear to
But
I
God.
my
swear on
point
myself.
is, once again, John, you still haven't said who passed the link.
No, I didn't say I
It
found the
doesn't
picture of
matter.
James and
When
Dana.
you
Yes, it
start telling
does.
the
I
truth,
took
Because you
that
didn't
look,
have
picture
it,
and
John.
you know
that's
what matters?
You didn't
You know
have
what
it.
the
matters?
Therefore,
picture of
if
the
you got
lady
it,
in
guess
the
how many
mirror.
others got it?
I don't care. All I'm saying, if you
So
told
that
the
proves
truth, people would
that
still
proves the
have faith
point
in
right
you.
there, man.
People don't
That,
believe in y'all right now. Y'all looking
We
like
was
that's
liars
too bad.
there.
because you
That's
gonna
too
stand
bad.
in your shit.
That's too bad because
Just stand in
this
your
whole
shit.
YouTube is
Stand
make
in your
believe.
shit. Nobody
You got
cares
people
if
out
y'all
here.
had a
You
fight.
got people out here
Everybody's
claiming a
happy that
life
y'all
that they
together.
don't have. You got people
Listen,
claiming names that they don't own.
listen.
So I mean, you can be what the
Everybody's
fuck you want
happy.
to be.
Everybody's happy that y'all back together. If y'all had a fight, that's
Oh my
regular
God.
shit. That ain't nothing. It
We
ain't
not
nothing.
back
But
together. We
at
never was
least you
broke
still
up.
looking like real people.
John,
It's
we
worse
never were
right
broke
now.
up.
You made it
Okay.
10 times worse than it ever was. You
Do you
came
hear
out
me?
2-3
We never
times.
were broke up. Can y'all get that through y'all head? We never were broke
Well,
up.
separated. And
We
why
never
your
were
Facebook say
separated.
separated anyway? Why
We
would your
never were
Facebook say that
separated.
you separated, King James?
I told you that.
You told me what?
I
So
told you
people
that.
wouldn't look at your
They
Facebook?
have
How
been
would you
reaching.
know people would go and look at your Facebook?
John. Okay, first of all, you know what it's like. Aren't you a father, right? You're a father, right?
Nobody looks at my
You're
Facebook.
a son, right? You a son. So when motherfuckers going on my Facebook page for ammo, and then we trying to run a play, why wouldn't I change my status, John?
Man, it don't make sense.
Why
People,
wouldn't I
It
change?
don't make sense.
So y'all telling me y'all thought of
So
every nook
people
and
went to the
cranny,
wait a
the
minute.
haircut
Hold
story and everything?
on. I have a question. So people went to your Facebook to find out what though?
You gotta ask the person that went to the Facebook.
Who went to the Facebook?
I went to the Facebook and checked his status and it said separated. And I screenshotted it and I said,
Because
oh,
he
they
put it
real.
like that on purpose. He did that on purpose because he knew what we were doing.
I don't make
Y'all heard that? Let me continue.
no sense. I don't even see people
They
thinking of
snatching
that.
pictures when they came after my son. They came after his Facebook.
And what was the point of telling people the price of haircuts and the whole haircut story? When it comes to looking some shit up.
Everybody in their feelings about something that don't concern
No,
any of
you're
y'all.
lying right now. You went through something.
That's what I said.
I want to say this real quick. I get so tired of people talking about why everybody in my business. This don't concern you. Like she said, everybody is got their feelings some type of way for something that does not concern them. I want everybody right now that can hear my voice. If a motherfucker puts it on social media, YouTube is social media, then they concern everybody that hears and sees. Okay? If you don't want anybody, this is one thing that I know and I learned with my age, because they say the older you get, the wiser you're supposed to get, right? If you don't want anybody's opinion on anything, don't give it. But this motherfucker chose to hit a live. See, this how you know this bitch don't got no type of money or no shit like that she say she do. It don't even take an expert to know unlisted or to know that if you got memberships, they have such thing as membership live. Exactly. Good point, Money Boy Trey. Let me say this. Right. I stand on this. The very first thing that y'all heard when she came out here and called them all types of bastards and bitches and thieves and possibly cheating and move the fuck out and all that shit, like that was the truth. Now what happened was, what I want everybody to understand who we're talking about a narcissist. They expect everybody to be tuned into every fucking thing they do. She didn't get the response that she hoped to get. You ever hear the people keep saying, I'm leaving YouTube, I'm leaving this, but they always saying it, but they don't ever do what the fuck they say? Leave already. No one gives a fuck, right? Right? So they already heard that, right? But not just that. You put in members only. And up until this point, everybody knew that members only was dry as fuck. Like them wigs. But moving on. Everybody's supposed to believe that was a lie. If you were a member when this happened, you should feel very offended. Because I want you to also understand this. This bitch respects her ops more than she respects her supporters. Let me say it again. She respects her ops. She does not respect her supporters. You want to know how much more I know what the fuck I'm saying is the truth? I don't give a fuck if you fuck with me or you don't. This is the truth. She did this for members only. This is the truth. Because she thinks in her head, anybody that's paying, when you're paying, that's a different level of support. I don't care if it's $1. It's a different level of support, because you got your supporters that will never give you a dime. You got your supporters who will never donate to you. But then you got your supporters that will, even if they're on a fixed income. You don't hear me though. How many times have people said certain channels got a lot of people on a fixed income? Now we all got people on a fixed income that support us. That ain't no offense coming from me. So hear me when I say what I'm about to say. This particular person, a lot of people that support her are on a fixed income. So when somebody on a fixed income is able to spare $4.99 a month to support you, you devil bitch. How dare you? Later slap them in the face and say, oh, this was a line to play. You know how I know this shit was not a line to play, bitch? Because you believe those are the few people out of 1,300 subscribers. Think about how fucked up that might feel. You got 1,300 subscribers and only 60 of them, because I'm giving room for the most, the ones that you was looking for. So out of 60 of them, you gonna disrespect them? No. You didn't disrespect them. You believe those are your true supporters. Out of the 1,300, I'm gonna tell you again, then you know in your heart, or you believe in your heart, that those are the only people that truly support you. So you felt some type of way, number one, when right after you did that, it didn't leak. Number two, you didn't get the response that you thought the YouTube streets was going to have. You felt some type of way. Yes, the fuck you did. Because see, not only did you come back out here with a story, your husband is another mode. Because even he blew the cover. When he came back out here, which y'all heard in the beginning, y'all heard it. This motherfucker was more concerned and focused on the people that he saw in that original chat, that she made him look like the simp motherfucker that he is. He felt some type of way because nobody was speaking up for him. None of the women took his side. None of them. So he felt some type of way. Who sent y'all? Social experiment. See, I know where the fuck y'all live. What they do in little towns like that? Ain't shit else going the fuck on. They need a little extra money. Bitch, who sent y'all?
Headache.
All right. Thank you for coming, Miss Regina.
Yeah, it's like I'm not understanding. It's like people are. I'm trying to understand it. Are y'all mad that we aren't?
When you say that, I'm not listen. I'm a John. Hold on. Like I said, for me, I'm not mad about anything. I'm not mad that you and your husband is. Listen. Anybody who is doing great out here, I am so happy for them. I don't give a fuck if I don't have shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because all that extra, I don't give a fuck about that. I am not mad about none of that. My feelings. I felt some type of way. So it's not about being mad. It's like, well, damn, you know, like I said, he things that was said about him and put out here about him had me thinking in other ways about him. So it's not about being mad. Hold on.
The purpose of it was for it to have y'all.
And I understand your purpose. I understand your point of where you're coming from, but understand where I'm coming from, because you're like, oh, y'all mad. And no, like I said, am I in my feelings? Yeah, because of what I believe from you. From what I believe from you and how in my mind I was looking at him.
Okay.
Some of us do pray. Some of us do pray. Hold on, I'm gonna say this. And some of us do repent. And some of us do pray for things that we do that's knowingly and unknowingly. I am one of those people. I don't have to come up here and say that I have to go back and repent for that. Because there's things that I thought about that man that I was like, damn, he did. Like, so it was an effect. And it's not to attack you. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm mad at you for lying to us still. That's why I'm mad at you. You feel me? There's people that really fuck with you and you just trying to play us like we stupid.
Okay, well, I can't. I said
and
what
you
don't believe, but there's nothing else to say, because I'm not going to sit here for the rest of my life trying to convince anybody of anything. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe and keep it moving, okay?
I would say this, John, I respect you said what you said, how you said it, and you're entitled. Listen, people are entitled to feel how they feel. So I mean, listen, that's how you feel. You're upset because she lied or whatever. I'm upset because, like I said, it just put me in a position to where I was going to distance myself from James, and it was all kinds of thoughts that was running through my head about him from the stuff that I heard, and it's like, damn, like you got played.
Miss Genesis, I bet you won't come up on the panel and have a discussion with me. Want to know why, Miss Genesis? Because you're a troll, okay? See, nobody will call your family because nobody will be able to get your information because you're using a person's picture that is not yours and a name that is not yours. Okay? But those things have happened.
Okay, first of all, she started talking like you heard the channel holder, all that stuff that the channel holder was saying, right, as far as how she felt. And the very first thing out this narcissistic bitch ass mouth was talking to a alleged troll in the chat. Do y'all get that? This bitch, again, is more focused on how the people see her than what her supporters think of her. Message. She is more concerned and focused on how her ops see her than her supporters, because Sakina is a real supporter. I'm talking about membership type supporter, spending their money type supporter. And bitch, not Sakina. I'm talking about the Hobbit looking bitch. Bitch, if you dare, if I make you hit a lie, the anxiety be fucking with you. If you hit a lie, say, no, Sakina, she not my membership. She don't support me that way. Oh no, so-and-so don't do, because I'm going to start naming some names, bitch. Moving on. But like I said, she respects and she cares how her ops see her over her supporters. That play was only intended for the members. Did you hear that? The play was supposed to only be for the members. Message. So they felt some type of way when they got outside the members area.
To me, those things have happened to my husband. Those things have happened to my ex-husbands, plural. Okay,
y'all want to come up on a panel?
Sister, those things have happened to my husband's child. Those things have happened to my husband's baby mama. Okay, so it's a little bit different. Okay, now
look, I'm gonna drop down.
I'm saying I'm closing the channel down and not gonna be going live, not gonna be going back and forth. Why y'all upset?
I don't think people are upset about that. I think people are upset about the play. I think that's what people are more upset about is the play.
I want to say one last thing before I drop down.
STG. Other people ran plays around here. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Because you're lying. Because you are lying.
And I don't remember any of y'all being upset about it.
Because you are lying.
What happened a few months ago?
In these YouTube streets, and I don't remember any of y'all being upset about any of it.
Because it wasn't a play. You're lying. You really had those. What happened? What you said happened the first time is what really happened. That's it. Maybe not about James cheating. And I just thought you was a real motherfucker like that. That's why I'm so disappointed in you, because I believed in you.
The same way I have told multiple stories on YouTube. I take a little bit of truth.
Well, look, I'm gonna drop down. I believed in you, and I was wrong for believing in you. You heard? I was wrong for believing in you when a lot of people didn't. That's all.
And you're not gonna lose any sleep, right? And you ain't gonna lose no money, and you're gonna still be able to eat, right? So that's good. It's a win-win situation for us both. Because I'm not gonna.
Carla, you want to come up?
Money or food either. What'd you say, Sakina?
I was asking Carla if she wanted to come up.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm offending myself as well. Like I said, to my members, I apologize that I had to do it this way. When I asked nicely, nobody told me who was the fucking mole. Okay, we've had a discussion about these moles in my members area multiple times. Nobody ain't gonna just come out and say it, and then nobody ain't gonna come out and say who's sending them the recordings of the stuff in my members area or the links to stuff in my members area. Nobody's saying that either.
Yeah, so but if we don't know who the mole is,
had some trolls in his chat that was telling him who was blocking the troll. He did what he felt was gonna help him figure out who his trolls were, which he didn't.
Yeah, but if a lot of us did not know anything about or even had a clue on who the mole could be, how are we going to tell it?
I didn't say that you knew who it was, Sakina.
No, I said if a lot of us, we knew about the mole when the stuff happened, like what, a month or 2 months ago. We knew about the mole then. But my thing is, if we didn't know who the mole was, how could we come back and say, oh well, I think that this might be the mole, or we don't know, because you still don't know. You got an idea of a few people.
I got an idea of about 5 people.
Of 5 people, but knowing exactly who it is, you still.
All right, let me say this, because I am about to say names, because I know people are like, well, when did this conversation happen? I will say this, because like I said, I first won a membership, right? Shit, as soon as I got that shit for free, I started scrolling all through this year, all through last year. I was not impressed at all. However, I'm the type of person that if I support you, I support you, right? So I chose the next month when it was time for renewal, I chose to renew my own $4.99. Fine. But I think by that time, I could be wrong, because it could have been under the free one I did it. I'm not sure. No, it was under the one that I paid for anyway. All right. So at the time, me and Michi, that's another channel holder, we was tight, right? So of course I told Michi, just like anybody else, on or off, online, expect somebody that you think that you close to, your friend, whatever, that if you see somebody else doing some funny ass shit, you're gonna let them know, right? That's what I did. So back when I did that, again, this was this year. So this bitch did it live, and I knew it was about me. I'm a Pisces. If you don't know nothing about us, you better look us up and start fucking with us. Not only is our intuition on 1,000 or infinity, we ain't stupid by far, but we too nice. A lot of times it takes a lot for us to call you out on your shit. I never saw nowhere in that members area before I had joined that this bitch was talking about a mole. This one time that I know I did told Michi something, it was about because it was an audio that this crazy bitch had recorded of a phone conversation of theirs. And I'm gonna leave that at that. Because see, the bitch gonna do one of two things. She gonna want to hit a live, maybe a late night live. She might do it on the bingo channel. Who the fuck knows? But the bitch gonna want to get that last lick in. You don't know when, you don't know how, but it's coming. Because she had did a live talking about, and I forgot the exact time, and I can't pull it up now because the shit is gone now, right? But bottom line, that was a subliminal at me. And of course, she even tried to act like that was a lie. I want to talk about you, know the mole, wouldn't you? Yes, the fuck it was. Michi was very adamant at the time who the fuck she fucked with and whose word she was taking off of YouTube. And she kept saying Evvonne. That's me. So that's why when Michi went live and said something about somebody released something after we had a peace treaty and this person still went on ahead and released this shit, that's foul. That's all Michi said. But at the time, the bitch, just how you know the bitch don't got 60 members. That's how you know she don't have that many. She said it was Evvonne in so many words, subliminal. Oh, and if you really had, you are supposed to be the queen of receipts. Bitch, you never show nobody that you got 60 plus members, and Money Boy Trey put on his wall letting you know how to do it in case you don't know how. And I could do a whole live tutorial if you would like to show you how to show who your members are. Okay? You don't have that many. Because think about it. It don't matter what Michi say. She could be cool with a lot of other motherfuckers, but she just not saying it. Why the fuck you say my name, bitch? You had no evidence. But you didn't say your name, but you was subliminal. But yeah, you haven't given no type of subliminals on who the fuck was in on this play with y'all. Because see, mind y'all, this bitch said that a couple, she said a few, not many, members knew about the play before they played it. Bitch, you outed me, and I was a support. Catch this, what I'm about to say, y'all. I was a supporter when I was outed. About $4.99. I was a supporter when I was outed with no evidence or no receipts. But she not telling y'all what's going on right now. No receipts. It's a moving on. Yeah, you about to hear the voice of another channel. Straight. You ever heard? Have you ever dealt with narcissists and enough is enough? You are tired. This is you that you're about to hear, or your future you. If you don't get these motherfuckers out your life now. No, I'm sorry. No. Wait 1 second. My bad. Not bad.
Oh no. Hey, Callie. Michi had me. Oh, that's Amber. Yeah, Michi was making jokes about a lot of stuff. So I mean, come on, like,
anyway, my point was, I really it is what it is. Like I said, people are trying to, chase clout. Some of them just got monetized for the first time in their whole, YouTube career. So they trying to get some, coins or whatever. Speaking on me is definitely going to draw in a crowd or whatever. So it is what it is.
No, people trying to get you back from the stuff that you did to them, honey.
I know that. I understand that. I know that. I know that too. I understand. It is what the fuck it is. Like, I'm not going to stop here. It is what it is. So I had to say. Anybody got any other questions before I go? Because, that's it. Once I get out of here, that's it. I came up here because you said you were confused or whatever. You was feeling some type of way about what happened and all that stuff. So I wanted to talk to you or whatever.
It wasn't about feeling confused. It was about, like, I felt stupid. Like, and then to hear, like,
you feel stupid. I was trying to find out.
I mean, it wasn't. Listen, it wasn't only me.
If you actually put together some exclusive content for your members area that you charge for, and then you turn around and have contests throughout the month to give them chances to win money. Sometimes the money.
But listen to it. It wasn't. Listen.
What you made, and then
it wasn't
you
only
find
me.
out that somebody is running around. You recording all your members' content and passing it out behind the scenes.
Yeah, I would feel betrayed. Yes, I would. I would feel betrayed. But you want to know something?
No way of knowing who's doing it.
Those that are close to me, hold on, lovely. But those that are close to me and that I know that I have shared certain links with, and they still haven't gotten out to this day. Those are the people that I would have informed, like, listen, this is what's about to happen, X, Y, and Z. So don't get your feelings all caught up in the middle of anything, or, don't come out here and say anything. It's between us. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have a group. So certain things, if it's not meant for them to come, it's not meant to get out, period. I would have informed them of what's going on. I would not left them. I would not have left them in the dark. And a lot of us, yes, we feel stupid because we were left in the dark.
When you don't know who it is, you can't not leave somebody in the dark. You can't inform them because you don't know. In my case, I have a certain amount of members. I don't know which ones it is. Do you understand?
No, what I said was the people who are most closest that that you have already shared links with, and it ain't gotten out to nobody.
Who are closest to me are some of the ones that was passing out the links as well.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't necessarily do it to be malicious. They could be just sending it to somebody who they talk to and they fuck with real close. But then that person send it to somebody who they talk to and fuck with real close, and it just goes all around like that.
I mean, that one thing that right there should have been known. Like, you know,
that live got over 100 views, more than the amount of members that I have. So it wasn't just one or two people. That's what I'm trying to say. It was a lot of them sending it out. It was a lot of them.
So let me ask you this: did some of the members know? Because Callie says this in the chat. I thought you said some of the members knew.
All right, let me say this. Anybody that has followed her knows that she has already said that she only has 2 friends on YouTube. Now, close to and friends, yeah, to me, that's the same thing. She also made a point to say earlier, and y'all heard, well, I think y'all heard it. If you didn't, you about to hear, because I do know that's one of the clips within this. And she said it wasn't many, not even a few. It was a couple people that's closest to her that leaked the links. As a matter of fact, pay attention, y'all, because it's in this live. She even said, I don't think whoever shared the people that shared it out, because she knew who they were. Remember, she said she had a couple names. She did say that, but she still need a little more proof. You want to know why? Because when you consider somebody a friend, you call them a friend, you even invite them to your wedding of husband number 5, and you find out that they snaked you, in your mind that's a snake, because they releasing the membership links. We don't really see them around. That's fine. But anyway, she has gone live, and I'm gonna give it not the last things, but just the first thing. You know, I'm not doxing. Fuck this shit. This is public information. Like, this is legit their channel names. She said Beverly Palmer and Deborah Grinter are her only 2 friends from YouTube. So by that statement that y'all just heard, she is implying that they are 2 out of 3 moles. But to be honest, they might be the only moles. Because one thing she said was, how would you feel if somebody close to you? They are the closest one to me. She just said in the conversation scheme, the closest to me. She also said early on, because I played it, it's not, or if I didn't do it, you're about to hear it. Not many, not even a few, but a couple people that are closest to me. I don't know about you, a motherfucker I email versus a motherfucker that I call friend. They got my personal number. Hey, I have invited both of them, but one showed up to my wedding. You can't get no closer than that, y'all. Message. Moving on.
Hope ain't nobody block her.
But again, if any members feel like they were cheated out of their, or whatever they may have felt like, ask Google for a refund. If they don't give you the refund, let me know and I'll give it to you. Of course. Because I ain't heard.
But why should they ask Google? Just
because that's who they gave it to. That's why.
Yeah, but guess what? What? But listen though, they gave it to.
Did you hear that shit? Because that's who they gave it to. Damn. Talk about ungrateful again. This bitch don't give a fuck about her supporters. She cares more about how her ops view her. If something was meant for your members only, why would you say when somebody comes in the chat and said it was a mole that leaked the link, you just said you were so nonchalant about the shit? Oh, yeah, I ain't surprised. It's always gonna be a mole. Like, you were so fucking nonchalant. You was more animated when you was mad that his side bitch didn't bake you them brownies or the butterscotch pudding or whatever the fuck it was that you didn't get. Yeah, go check out the link for Money Boy shirt. Y'all hear the whole thing. Anyway, let me give it. This is the last part, then I'm done. I'll give my little 5 cents after this. And now you about to hear the voice of reason for every fucking body that's fed up with this bullshit. With this wannabe weirdo ass bitch.
Three people was up under that LTG.
What upload are you talking about? What's on the upload, babe?
Okay, let me say this. The little community wall that you put out here today.
Are you talking about a community wall post, not a video?
Okay, so the community wall that you put out here, it was only 3 people compared to everybody that fucks with you and everybody that's a member. Remember, you said you had 60 members. Where the hell are everybody at?
What's the point? That's on a whole nother
Where everybody at? So you didn't think in your mind, damn, I done fucked up, I done hurt other people. These people been loyal to me. These people that went to war with me. These people that did a lot of shit with me.
Hey,
mine.
The channel that you're talking about, that community wall post is on, that's not even the channel that has the memberships.
I don't give a fuck. That ain't got shit to do with the LTG. Listen. The point is what the fuck I said tonight. Okay? That's the point. The point is you talking about you ain't even no members and you talking about it. I sure am talking about it. I'm gonna keep motherfuckers talking about it. Because that's foul and fucked up.
Wanting me to do for the people? Are you wanting me to pay for them some counseling? Because
I don't want you to. They ain't gotta pay for shit. Look like you need to pay for some goddamn counseling. Look like
I don't need no counseling.
And guess what?
Hold on,
I'm gonna be honest with you. The way you came out here trying to expose King James, right?
Let's relax.
You came out here trying to expose King James. Like he's a bad motherfucker. He did this and that to you. Okay? This is the way you put him out here. And it had other people feeling some type of way, feeling sorry for your ass, bitch. And then it feels sorry for him. And then it had other motherfuckers mad at him. Come on, LTG. Come on, play. Yeah, play it yourself. Because guess what? Out of 100%, no motherfucker better believe it. Not even 1%. The fuck?
Y'all don't believe it. At the end
What's wrong with you?
I'm still a married woman.
We don't give a fuck about all that. We want you to be married. You act like somebody wants you and King James not to be married. That's not the motherfucking point. That's not the point. That's not the point. And guess what? You came out here and did all that and still don't know who the motherfucking pole is. So how the fuck do you feel? That shit should slap you in your motherfucking face. Hey, do these other people know that you've been using their image on YouTube?
Exactly.
My face is fine.
Hey, do these other women know that you've been using their face on YouTube?
What is it to you?
Do these other women know that?
Hey, why are you so mad?
I ain't. You trying to overtalk me.
Like you
and you already know how I am, ALTG. Don't play with me.
Like you're upset.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're trying to run. You're trying to come out here and say this is a play. It's not a play, LTG. Everybody heard how your voice sounds. Hey, listen. We understand that you was in the motherfucking uniform. We understand all that. We understand there was a play for you. But this right here is not a play for them. Understand that.
I don't.
So Faith is not mad about a motherfucking thing. Okay?
Well, is there anything else before I go?
I don't have anything else. I'll take it to my life. Hey, Shakina, shout out to you.
John, do you feel like I provoked you to do anything on my behalf? And if you do,
listen, we just holding you accountable to the truth. That's all.
Because I don't remember enlisting or asking you to come out here and do anything for me. But
nobody else wanted to do anything for you because of all the bad shit you done to people.
I understand that,
you feel
John.
me? So all right then.
Thank you for sticking your neck out there and doing whatever it is
you don't, because you making me look bad by lying. You should have just stood in your truth and held yourself accountable like you hold everybody else accountable when they lying.
That I'm lying.
People would have had more respect for you if you would have just said the truth. Like you did in the beginning.
Well, anyway,
nobody would have judged you.
Thank you for doing whatever it is you did, okay? I'm sorry that if anybody was hurt I'm sorry if anybody has had to seek mental, health.
I don't have to seek no mental help. I'm gonna say this, because I haven't talked.
You, Keena, I was talking to the other people that are hurt and that feel some type of way or whatever. Anybody, if anybody was affected by my members only live that got leaked, if anybody was
Anyway, I cut that off. First of all, now you can see or hear right there how disrespectful she was being. Anybody was offended. Basically, you felt some fucking type of way because you didn't pay to get lied to. Let's be very clear here. When I pay for a cable, HBO, all the movies, whatever, right? I know I'm getting lied to. I'm paying my money. I know I'm getting lied to. I know these are paid actors. I know, unless I'm looking at my local news, these motherfuckers better not be lying. But you know what I'm saying, right? Ain't nobody getting on YouTube on a channel that you can't claim to be the receipt queen. You care about your members, but you don't. And then when they showed you they don't give a fuck about you like that, you felt some type of way. So you decided to call this a play. And you didn't clean up the fact that who approved that script? That your husband looks like a cheater, a thief, Pookie running down the street for game from a child. Like, bitch. He charging your child to cut her hair. He begging your child to buy him some rims. Who approved this script? Catch this, y'all. Apparently, they wrote their own shit. Well, then again, he got her back on the second one because then she came back out and tried to make herself the Jezebel that she is. Talking about she was at a pool with some friend and bitch, a whole fucking liar, right? Bottom line, narcissists like to pretend they are cool, calm, and collected. That is until you call them on their shit. Everybody that was calling them on it, these motherfuckers have been so defensive. No, I'm sorry. Because once you say, but I did it for this, once you put the but in there, you're not sorry. Everybody know you're not sorry. Well, you need to contact Google, get the money. Why they gotta contact Google? Because that's who they gave their money to, bitch. Then you see their true selves when you call them on their shit. They get angry, envious, insecure, claiming you're the one who's unbalanced and full of it. Unbalanced. Those of y'all that feel some type of way, you need to go seek mental help. Message. How much more do you need to see? And how many more times do I have to say that you need to start asking motherfuckers like that? Who sent you? Share your comments below. If you want to see the full live, it will be on my live stream channel. That link is on my community wall. Check it out. So I'm going to edit it tomorrow. So right now, y'all can still see everything tonight. But after that, I'm going to edit this down to the actual topic of what a narcissist is, which I talk about that. And the full video of this will be on my live stream channel. Have a good night, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.